My name is Margaret. My husband Mike and I have lived here in Macclesfield for nearly 30 years. My mother died a couple of years ago and she left us some money in her will. My husband and I thought carefully about what we wanted to do with it, and we decided that we wanted to make a donation to somewhere that would make a real difference for people who live in circumstances much more difficult than our own. Knowing Mum was a supporter of Christian Aid, that seemed an obvious charity to support. I think she'd be pleased to know that some of the money she left was going to make a real difference. I've come to Haiti, to one of the poorest parts of Port-au-Prince, to see the work that's being done by a partner called Sifa. Christian Aid has worked with this partner for 18 years. Originally they started off providing healthcare, but over the years they've diversified to provide a more holistic programme of care, and they now provide parenting support, nutritional support, education and activities for the young people. Hello Nancy, bonjour.
Bonjour.
I spoke to Nancy, who's the administrator here, about the relationship with Christian Aid. She tells me they get funding from lots of different sources, but the Christian Aid funding is particularly valuable because it's long term and Christian Aid are always here. One of the ladies we were talking to pointed to the nurse who had made such a difference to her life and her child's life. And the nurse came over. She was called Angelino. She was a wonderful, cheery, local lady who lives in this community, who's worked here for 20 years. She says she's probably worked with 400 or 500 children over those years, and she was loving it. She said it was a really satisfying job. This feels like a centre of real hope. It's buzzing with mums and babies and little children. My mother had trained as a nurse. She'd be massively impressed by their commitment and by the joy that they brought to the job, by the love that they brought to the children. Mum was a very kind person, a very compassionate person. She was always looking for ways in which she could be helpful to other people. And what better way to remember her, and what more positive way to remember her than this?